An agreement has been reached between the U.S. Virgin Islands and the British Virgin Islands for reciprocal management of the charter industry. After months of discussions and negotiations between the U.S. Virgin Islands and British Virgin Islands governments, Governor Albert Bryan Jr. announced BVI Premier Natalia Wheatley has agreed to a reciprocal regulatory program regarding charter boating in the U.S. Virgin Islands and British Virgin Islands waters. The newly adopted system will permit BVI vessels to enter the USVI cruising waters, docks, and marinas after proper check-in. Likewise, the BVI will be permitting USVI-based and licensed vessels to use BVI territorial waters for day charters and term charters, also after proper check-in and licensing. Governor Albert Bryan Jr. says this reciprocal relationship restores friendly boating and use of each territory's picturesque waters. Reciprocal arrangements for entry of water taxis and charter boats to pick up and drop off passengers in USVI and BVI waters and docks is also in process. Here's more on the agreement from Premier Wheatley.
We are now in the tourism season, and we recognize the importance of our marine industry. It is important to note that we are currently formulating new policies and amendments to existing legislation that will recognize transient vessels, modify fees, and provide greater ease of access while ensuring that the economic value of locally based charter operations is protected. We are also happy to facilitate easier access for our USVI neighbors with whom we enjoy a strong relationship, and they in return have agreed in principle to reciprocal applications for BVI boats trading into the USVI. This is an important step considering potential recent escalation of requirements that could have crippled traffic on both sides. I come to you today with an important announcement in regard to our tourism sector. In an effort to provide a more efficient and streamlined experience for our incoming guests, effective the 15th of November, we have taken the decision not to require BVI trade licenses from foreign-based commercial recreational vessels conducting day or term charters or water taxis. Work permits will not be required for the crew working on these vessels. We will continue to promote the BVI-based business and develop incentives and advantages for those so committed.
Now, Governor Bryan says this agreement on new requirements for chartering in both waters will benefit the economies of both the BVI and the USVI.